Hi, and welcome to day one of Playing to Your Strengths. Let's start by defining what we mean when we talk about character strengths. Character strengths are human traits that influence our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviour. They can help to give our lives a sense of meaning and fulfilment. None of our character strengths are fixed, and we can develop these, just like we could learn to play a new instrument or master a new recipe. However, one important finding from character strengths research is that each human being has a constellation of character traits that make him or her unique. When we use our strengths, it often has positive outcomes for us. Using your strengths could help you to feel happier, to have a greater sense of meaning in your life, to feel less depressed, to experience more job satisfaction and have higher levels of energy, to really feel like you're thriving. There are two tasks that I'd like to invite you to engage with today. The first is to look back over your life and see if you can find a moment where you were at your best, behaving in a way that was true to who you are. When was it? What were you doing? Create this story in your mind or write it down or voice record it into your phone. Or if you're doing this series with a colleague, you could tell each other about these moments in your life. Create the story with a beginning, a middle and an end. And once you have your story, take careful notice of the character strengths that you're using when you are at your best. For some people, it can be difficult to think about these moments, even though we've all had them. If you find it hard to think about you at your best, you could try to think about a time when you felt fulfilled or satisfied. You may also find it easier to tell the story as if you were a friendly other, like a close friend. Try telling the story from their perspective. What's really important about this exercise is a chance to reflect on when you were at your best and what strengths you were using. Remember that we all have a unique combination of strengths, so these will be different for all of us. The second task to do before day two is to take your own strengths survey. You'll need to set aside some time, about 10 minutes, to complete the Signature Strengths survey. This will have been emailed to you in the series resource pack. The survey contains 24 character strengths and their descriptions. Your job is to read through each description and see if this strength feels essential to who you are. It's important that you select the strengths that define who you are and not who you want to be. Over the rest of this series, we'll be using your Signature Strengths survey to help explore the best ways to bring your character strengths into everyday life.